Now, below the data source entry, we have some options for data handling, and let's go through them. First of them is date limit. This is a module to artificially simulate for the Fibotrader that we are sometime in the past. So for example, if we say we are actually not today, but we are on the 12th of May, we can set this, and then all the systems inside of the Fibotrader will think it's the 12th of May, and it will also show the chart is up to date, it's from today. The price will end on the 12th of May, and this is a good option to quickly check something historically, what the situation looked like back then. We deactivate it again, and back to today. 2nd of June. Perfect. Then we have data links. Data links is a very professional type module. So you can create links from one data source to another one. So for example, if you have the end of day data from the Dow Jones and you want to have intraday data from a different data vendor, then you can create a link, and then the system knows that they point to the same data source. So for example, you can select the Dow Jones and say, okay, from a local data source this links to something else. And since this is a very professional functionality, I will not go in detail here because it would probably bore most of the people, but it's highly sophisticated. You can download data from a real-time data push preventer into your local database, so you have it available permanently. Then you have the offline availability. If, for example, your data vendor does not support historical data, but only your real-time push data, you can activate this. You can select which module or which catalogs you want to watch, or which symbols. And then the Fibotrader will save every incoming tick, be it bid or ask or price information, to the file system and reload it from there. So you can build up your own history over time. This is also quite interesting if you have a data vendor which you are not connected to all the time. So if you're on a train or somewhere, you can activate the offline availability. You can set how many days you want to save intraday, how much memory should be used maximum on your hard drive, and if you want bid and ask data, and then the system will load the data for this period. And if you're offline, you can still use this data to have intraday charts, end of day charts, even without an internet connection. And to get into this offline mode and cut the internet connection, you can activate the offline mode, and then no external connections will be made, but only the internal data and the cache will be used. So if the cache is filled, data will be used from there.